This is my Borderlands 2 shock only run with Gaige, and this is the 9th and final day. But we'll get into why that is the final day later on when we actually see the reason for it. But anyway, starting off from last time, as we have just gotten to the Tiny Tina DLC, getting myself the crit submachine gun and starting a farm for the shock B. Hey, dropped it! Alright, let's see if it's shock. Ah, we didn't get the one we wanted. Please be shock. No. Okay. Oh, it was the Thunderbolt Fist I shot. Boom. Oh, fucking pixies, man. Much longer than usual. Fucking pixies, dude. I throw on the fastballs and they just try and commit suicide every single time. There's something wrong with these guys. Oh, we got one. Ah, rip. And just quickly show you how the run goes, because I assume this is the best way to do it after running a bunch of times at this place. I figured out that running across this ledge here, getting to this part here, then grabbing all the ammo for grenades if you need, or just running straight past, then after that just running straight up the tree branch and you're there to start fighting the tree ants. It's really quick and simple, and an ammo source, and there's like 1 or 2 chests along the way. So it's pretty damn good. Well, it's the best thing you're going to get without obvious rocket jumps, grenade jumps, and just basic normal running. And while you look at the top left corner of the screen, you'll see how long it takes and how many runs it takes to get all of the B shields that I get. I'll quickly tell you about why I'm going to end this series here. And the first and main reason is the Chilean, or overall just slag. Because realistically, you're not getting through Ultimate Vault Hunter mode without having to farm every 3 or 4 levels just to get new weapons without using slag. And the whole reason I actually started Ultimate Vault Hunter mode was because I was hoping that I could actually use the Chilean. But sadly in day 8 we figured out that you cannot get through the Clan War questline without using fire weapons. But that was an obvious dead end there, so my only other choice in the game was to get myself a B shield. And sure, I could just sit there with 400 Anarchy stacks, but what happens when I lose those Anarchy stacks after dying? I did try it much later on, and it takes me 45 minutes each time just to get 400 Anarchy stacks, which was fine, but if I have to do that multiple times, it's just useless, and also extremely boring, especially for people who are trying to watch on stream. So yeah, there was only one option left realistically, and that was to go and get the shock B shield. And with these farms, I give myself certain limits, otherwise I'll be here for weeks. So I set myself a limit of 100 runs for the B shield, but as you can see in the top left, I went way past that. I ended up getting to 150 runs, which took me over 6 hours. And obviously I didn't get it, but I didn't want to give up at this point, so I decided to continue in the game and at least get all the weapons I possibly could have. So sorry for rambling on for so long, and now we'll go into the actual video, show some moments and certain drops for the final day of the series. And the first thing I did after the whole B shield farming was to grab the Good, the Bad and the Mordecai quest and farm for the shock loader or the Varrock. There we go, thanks Deathtrap. Oh, he dropped the legendary first try. Holy crap, we got to sell him. Alright, what do you got for me? Ah, slag. Rip. Oh, he dropped it again. Hey, we got it! What the hell? In what? Is that 3 or 4 tries? There you go. It was 3 tries. I had the wrong thing up. Oh well. Yep. Let's go farm loot midgets again. What the fuck was that? Oh, thank God there's a legendary. I haven't seen one in so long. What is it? It's always a grenade mod. Piss off. It's a fire bee. Yep. Ah. Alright, let's go kill Bloodwing, attempt to at least. Well, let's give it a go, I guess. This could go terribly. This could go very terribly. I basically have to wait until this thing gets onto the ground and walking, or I pretty much won't be able to kill it. Can you please stop, Deathtrap? Come on, Deathtrap. Go for bird. Kill bird. Bird no good. Are you okay? Yeah! we got him! Alrighty. Yeah, screw you, Bloodwing. You actually deserved it this time. Boom. Hehehe. Oh no! I forgot about ion loaders. And because there was a fight up ahead with Bunker, I decided to go to the Captain Scarlet DLC. But also real quickly beforehand, I decided to change my skill tree a little bit just to give myself full Anarchy. And this is my skill tree for the rest of the game. No bid's quite strong. I don't like this. Get him, Deathtrap. Get him. Get him. Hey, drop the sting pot again. Hey, it's Deathtrap. Aww, he's gone. He descended into hell. He deserves to be there. Oh my god, dude. I can't do anything against these badasses. No! Big Sleep is so bad. I swear he's just the same as a normal Anchorman, or whatever they're called. Then as I continued in the Captain Scarlet DLC, I made it to the Rust Yards, and I died there about 25 times before deciding to go to Sanctuary and get my stacks up. And if you want to get stacks yourself and you don't want to miss the enemy that you're shooting at, just go to this piano in Moxie's bar and you can continuously get Anarchy stacks. I know I'm using this pistol, which is taking up a lot of ammo, but I couldn't really find a better shock weapon for this. But you usually do this with like a Jacob's shotgun or something. And while Anarchy is amazing for damage and obviously terrible for accuracy, I do have the ricochet thing that lets me ricochet 50% of my shots for 50% damage. But what it doesn't do in any way, shape or form is increase your defense. And after spending 40 minutes off stream getting my Anarchy stats up to 400, this happened. What? Are you serious? Are you serious? Right now? Are you actually serious? And this right here was the main reason why I stopped this run. I obviously spent 40 minutes getting those 400 stacks and it was gone within a few minutes. I give up. That's the end of the series. Nope. Nope. That's the end. But while there, I did decide that I was going to give up. I also decided that I'll go back to True Vault Hunter mode and get the few remaining things that I do need to get. And starting off, we're going for the little Eevee. Mate, what's this?
Alright, more Anarchy.
Gimme. Yay, we got it! Time to go to the Tiny Tina DLC. Super badass sorcerer. Can't that drop? Hey, I got the lightning bolt! That's one of them. Now all I need is the chain lightning. What is? I love how Bloodwing gets like a insanely bigger statue. Boom. Hey! We got it! Come on. Double R. And that is the final thing I will be grabbing. Alrighty. So, I may not have beaten Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, but anyway. In the end, I've got a checklist of all the shock items here. And I'll go over it. Starting off with weapons. Commerce. Yes, I do. Crit. Yes, I do. Hector's Paradise, I do not. Little Eevee, I do, but it doesn't have a texture for some reason. Peak Opener, I do not, because it's the Fight for Sanctuary thing. The Storm, I do not, as it is a very, very rare pearlescent weapon. The Thunderbolt Fists, I do have. It is, really sucked to get this one especially. Got the Twister, no I do not, as I would have to kill Ohm to Ock. Or Triple O. And the yellow jacket, yes I do. The Tulane I could not get. And the Florentine is a Seraph weapon, which I could not get. But in addition to those, I have the Shock Rock Salt, or the Shock Salt. I got the Shock Ruby, the Shock Pimpernel, the Shock Sandhawk, the Shock Ladyfist, RPG, got a Shock Loader, and that's it for all of the weapons I have gotten. Then moving on to the shields, there aren't many, but the Black Hole, yes I do. The Easy Mode, Effervescent Shield I do not have, as it is for the Fight for Sanctuary DLC. The Transformer, yes I do. And then moving on to grenades, Chain Lightning, that is the one I have just gotten. Lightning Bolt, which is this one. And the Quasar, no I do not, as it is basically just a world drop, or I have to fight an Ultimate Badass Varkid. And no, I'm not doing that. Then the Stormfront, yes I do. I've gotten one in each playthrough, I think. The Electric Chair, which is an Effervescent. It is in the Fight for Sanctuary DLC, so I did not get it. And that is all for the grenades, but I did also get a Shock Nasty Surprise and a Shock Fastball. Then I got myself the Shock Bone of the Ancients. And while it's not necessarily a Shock class mod, I mean, it has some very good stuff for the Shock skill tree. And there we have it. That is everything we have gained from the 9 episodes and an overall of about 58 hours, give or take 1 or 2 hours. And this has been very, very, very fun. I probably should have waited until I got the full game where I could actually use the Fight for Sanctuary DLC just to get those little extra effervescent ones. But anyway, that's a bit late now, and that will be the end of the series. And my next run will be on the pre-sequel, doing a scav only run. So if anyone's got any ideas for that game, since I have not exactly ever played it before, so any tips or anything will be extremely grateful. I've searched up where all the scav uniques are, but that's about it. So anything else will be completely useful. But anyway, thank you so much for watching the whole series, and there will be a new video tomorrow.